Alright guys, the channel's not dead. I've just been busy. This is the Graco TC Pro airless handheld sprayer. And you can find lots of videos about this. You can read an owner's manual your own. I'm just going to tell you a few tips about it that I found helpful. First of all, this thing does work very well. And it sprays undiluted latex paint right out of the can, almost. And I'll explain that in a second. You don't have to dilute it, for sure. But it gives you a good finish. A couple things to know. One, don't think this is going to make painting some quick job, because it takes so long to clean. For the time it saves you painting versus a roller, that's a wash. Use this if you want your finish to be smoother. That's its big benefit, smoother finish. Cabinet doors, house doors, those are places where you really notice, and it works really well for that. I noticed that most brands don't generate the amount of pressure that you'll find latex paint needs to atomize properly, and this is actually the only handheld airless sprayer I could find that did. Now, the one thing that you still need to do though is strain your paint, which no one told me, and I learned the hard way. I know using Valspar Reserve, if I didn't strain the paint, the thing would clog in seconds, and it was a big pain to have to get my hand in the paint, clean the screen. I tried again, I couldn't get it to work, and finally a friend of mine who's a painter told me you have to strain it. So strain your paint. This here is Benjamin Moore Regal Select that's been strained, and this will spray it just fine. Just like this out of the can after it's been strained. If you're a homeowner, you probably deal in 1 gallon cans like I do, and everybody sells 5-gallon strainers. The only brick and mortar store I've found in my area that has 1 gallon strainers is Home Depot. Lowe's had 2-gallon ones, and then you see those little cone ones. The little cone ones are garbage. The 2-gallon ones work fine, but it makes a bigger mess, whereas 1-gallon ones work really well. Get to kind of have an elastic band, hold itself around the rim, pour the paint and pull it out. I'm sure you can get them online, maybe some stores you guys have that I don't, but where I am, only Home Depot. But really, other than that, that's it. You put paint in the thing, you squeeze the air out, you prime it, you squeeze air out again, you switch it to spray mode, and you spray. As long as you use one of these FFLP tips, which is designed for the lower pressure generated by a handheld gun, it works great. Home Depot also sells them under the same exact tip, but they call it TCP, and it's gray instead of green, but it's the same tip. And I checked with Graco. They said the only difference is the naming and the color of the tip. This is a 214. It comes with, I think, a 514. But anyway, I recommend the 14 is the orifice size, and the first number is the spray width. 2 I find great for cabinet doors, and the 5 I use for house doors. But other than that, I guess I'll do a cut here, and I'll try to show you guys it in action. No promises, but I'll see if I can set up some way to film it while I use it. And I'll see you back in a sec. Alright guys, I'm going to show you how this works. I did an earlier take and there was way too much of me on it, so unfortunately you're going to miss all the prep steps, but I'll show you. You see how the bag is squeezed here? What you do is you pop this cap, squeeze the air out as much as you can, or until you don't get any more air. Close the cap. Point it down, which puts it in prime mode, the little lever there, and then squeeze the air out again, because prime usually puts some air back in. I actually do it twice, and after the second time there was no more air in the system. Then you change this pointing forward, you're ready to spray. There's an adjustment on the back. If you have it too high, it'll flow way too much. If you have it too fine or too low, you'll get a bad finish. And the first spray I always do off on the plastic sheeting on the wall, because it seems like for the first second it doesn't spray well, but after that it's good. So let's see, can you see that one? No, but you can see that one. Okay, let's see what I can do here. Also, make sure you have a 3-prong connector on your extension cord. And don't use an expensive cord like I do, because you get paint all over it. But, okay, you can see that one. It really is as simple as it seems. Start painting off of the thing you're trying to paint, and don't let it go with the trigger until you're past the thing you're trying to paint, so you get a good finish, because you can get like a splatter at the beginning and end. And also it keeps you from getting too much in any one spot, because you want to get an even coating. So it's just, I'm going to try to keep myself out of the frame, but it's like this. And you don't want to ground at an angle, because if you're going at an angle, right, you're closer here than you are here. If you can see that, you're closer, I'm further away and now I'm closer. You're gonna keep your gun straight. Now you get the same coverage. So it's that easy. Between coats, the best way I have found is leave everything like this so that there's no air in it. Leave it like this. When you're ready for your second coat, come back, let the air in this bag, so unscrew it. Take out your tip, clean your tip. Once the paint has a chance to dry off the filter that's in here, take your filter out, wash it out in your sink, put it back together, and you're ready to go. You don't want to clean it each time, it takes so long to clean the thing. And then the other way I tried, too much of it clogged. So that way, leave it all tight until you're ready to use it again. Just clean the filter and the tip, and you're good to go. Talk to you later.